Hello.
Boys from 9 Black Alps.
Yep.
Lovely to meet you.
Pleasure.
So you're playing tonight here in Hoxton.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah, pretty excited to be here. Never been here before, first time. So yeah, it's new to us.
Okay, cool. Because you guys, you played massive festivals.
Yeah.
What's it like to come to, such small, intimate venues after you've, played it?
I think that after doing things like that, it's just a little bit more rock and roll, and I don't know, to me it's a lot more fun, a lot more atmosphere to it.
Yeah, cool. Do you like being a bit closer to fans? And
Yeah, I think so. It's kind of just something that's kind of, I don't know, it feels more real than when they're like about half a mile away.
Yeah.
When I watch sort of like old footage of like the Beatles and the Rolling Stones and all those old rock and roll bands, they'll always be like fairly tight in. Whereas like it's like rock and roll's got more modern. It seems like it's become a bit more sterile. So it's
yeah.
it's more of an intimate old school kind of rock and roll show.
Cool, awesome. So you guys pretty rock and roll when you're on tour, or do you
Yeah, I think it's all about rock and roll at the end of the day. You gotta live it, I suppose. You gotta have it.
Do you party a lot, or?
Every night.
Yeah, every night?
Yeah.
Yeah? Awesome. Cool. So your the first single of your third album is is free on the internet at the moment, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called Buy Nothing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
named.
Yeah, we can charge people for it, so I was just thought might as well give it away. It seemed a bit more, rock to do that. So.
Cool. So can you tell me about the song? What's it about?
It's just about it's kind of just having a go at like massive consumerism, just celebrity bullshit, just kind of, I don't know, just seeing people with tons of cash blowing it on just sort of crap consumables.
Yeah.
As I have no money, I'm just extremely jealous of that, so I thought I'd write a song about it, have a go.
Cool. So, and whilst, looking for sponsorship from...
While I was looking for sponsorship.
Yeah. Awesome. So the third album, can you tell us anything about it? What's it going to be like?
It's called Locked Out from the Inside. I think it hopefully will be released end of summer, and what it sounds like, it's a bit more sort of slower and heavier and weirder than the first couple of albums, but it's definitely got that sort of basic rock and roll kind of vibe to it.
Yeah. What made you go for the kind of slower and weirder kind of approach?
I think I wouldn't say it was a reaction to the second album, but after touring so long, we kind of realised that rocking out was a lot more fun, and I wouldn't say self-indulgent, but it was just a lot more fun to play on stage, and the second album was a lot more intricate, and we got better at playing, and some songwriting had developed to this point that we wanted to explore, and on this one we just kind of wanted to make it more like four blokes in a room just playing rock and roll, I suppose, just trying to get it, just rocking.
Awesome. And you recorded it in Wales, is that right?
The home
North
of rock.
Wales, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that glamorous?
Yeah, we did it with a guy called Dave Ehringer, who worked with like Idlewild and Manic Street Preachers, and I think it was Sam that suggested him, and as soon as we went on his website, the picture of a donkey, it was kind of, that's when we knew that it was going to be good, and did it in a place called Brynderwyn, and it's great. They've got a 6'8" albino guy who's the engineer, and it was a selling point, never done that before.
Yeah. Did it inspire you?
Well, we haven't written any songs about albinos, but I think just the sort of the weird side of reality definitely took us down that path.
Maybe that's something to feature for the fourth album.
Yeah,
it's about
albino
albinos.
rock. Yeah,
there you go.
Future.
That's the title of the fourth album. Maybe.
Albino rock.
Steve Albino.
And speaking of titles, your name comes from a Sylvia Plath poem. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. My friends are looking for a band name at the moment, and I was wondering if you have any tips on how you came up with your name, and any tips for them.
We had I think we had like 1 or 2 days to come up with a name, because we had our demo was being reviewed in a Manchester magazine called City Life, and Martin, our bassist, was reading a Sylvia Plath book, just because I think there's a Bryan Adams song called Sylvia Plath, so we wanted to research some of the work behind it, and he came with a list of like 10 band names, and they were all terrible, but this was the least terrible, so it was things like Knowing What Your Mother, and they were really, really bad. So this one kind of made sense, and it kind of, I don't know, it fitted in with the music we were doing, and it's just haphazard. Everybody's got a different rubbish story about how they got the band name. It's usually through desperation and lack of trying, I suppose.
Have you ever wanted to change it to something different, or are you happy with it?
I think it serves its purpose.
Yeah.
It's alright. Do you think we should change it?
No, I think it's great.
Right.
Wasn't it meant to be scary or something?
I think it was something that was sounded fairly. We didn't want a band name as like There's Something.
Yeah.
I didn't want anything that sounded too indie or that kind of thing. I wanted something that sounded big and mysterious.
Cool.
Yep.
Awesome. So, will the gig tonight be big and mysterious, do you think?
It'll be big, maybe not mysterious, because it's fairly obvious what we're doing up there. It's just the same rock and roll cliche kind of thing. But,
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, have fun with it. It was lovely to meet you.
No worries.
Yeah.